In this video, we will demonstrate the correct method for resetting the mechanical seal on a Vanton horizontal pump. To begin, we will employ an Allen wrench on the 4 set screws located on the outside diameter of the stainless steel retainer assembly. These 4 set screws lock onto the stainless steel shaft, securing it in position. All 4 screws will need to be loosened in order to pull back the retainer assembly. Once the screws have been backed off, the retainer assembly can slide back along the shaft, revealing an O-ring located on the forward portion of the mechanical seal. For reference, the correct placement of the O-ring is on the Kynar shaft sleeve. Next, we're going to reset the mechanical seal by pushing it forward by hand. Then we'll employ a series of plastic spacer forks in order to keep the seal parallel as it is being reset. You'll find at this point a rubber mallet is useful to help push the front flange bearing forward, facilitating the correct placement of the mechanical seal as it relates to the stationary ceramic seat. In order for the seal to be set properly, the scribe mark located on the outside diameter of the retainer assembly should line up with the disc that is located within the retainer assembly. You will find that it is visible through the 4 ports or cutouts on the outside diameter of the retainer assembly. Once you've achieved a parallel setting of the mechanical seal, it is necessary to retighten the 4 set screws with an Allen wrench so they uniformly lock onto the stainless steel shaft in order to maintain the position of the mechanical seal. Once all 4 set screws have been fully tightened, the plastic spacer forks can be removed. With the mechanical seal reset, the water jacket can be slid forward along the shaft, threaded on, and initially tightened by hand. Once hand tight, it should be fully tightened with the assistance of a strap wrench as shown here. The purpose of the water jacket is to provide cool, clean water to dissipate the heat that will develop as the retainer assembly rotates against the ceramic stationary seat. If the water flow is interrupted or not properly installed, the energy created by the rotation of the retainer assembly against the ceramic stationary seat will create a significant amount of heat which may cause the plastic to melt, resulting in a seal failure. So it is imperative that the mechanical seal be lubricated with a fresh water quench. Vanton does, however, offer a variety of different water jackets and mechanical seal options in quenching arrangements, which will be discussed in greater detail later on. Next, the tech will thread in 2 fittings which will allow the externally supplied water to move into the water jacket, creating a cool, clean environment in which the seal will operate. After hand tightening, a socket wrench will be used to completely tighten the fittings. Once this has been accomplished, the front flange bearing will be pulled forward on the shaft and the 2 guide rods, minimizing the distance between the front bearing and the impeller. Here again, a rubber mallet will facilitate the positioning of the front flange bearing. As a rule of thumb, the shorter the distance between the front bearing and the impeller, the better as it relates to pump reliability. Vanton's Pump Facts Technical Update number 799 covers this in greater detail. To complete the process of resetting the mechanical seal on a Vanton horizontal pump, the back bearing is secured by adjusting the cam lock so it sits flush against the back bearing assembly. Set screws are tapped into position on the cam lock and tightened down with an Allen wrench to lock everything in position. As we mentioned earlier in the video, Vanton offers a variety of different mechanical seals and water or coolant jackets to best suit individual applications. The standard water jacket, like the one shown here on the left, has 4 ports which will cool the mechanical seal, comprised of a ceramic stationary seat and a stainless steel and silicon carbide rotating assembly. We also have a product flush arrangement shown here in the center for those situations where you are pumping a cool, clean solution. In this instance, rather than a water jacket, we employ a clamp nut which keeps the mechanical seal tightened in the back of the stuffing box area. The clamp nut arrangement can be utilized in either a direct product flush situation or in a direct water flush application. Vanton also offers double mechanical seals as well as flush face mechanical seals shown here on the right. The flush face approach allows water to be brought directly onto the ceramic and rotating seal elements, where the fluid will not only cool but additionally clean the seal faces. This can be very beneficial for pumps and applications where a caustic solution is being pumped. For more detailed descriptions of the variety of mechanical seals and lubrication methods we can offer, see Vanton Pump Facts publication number 799.